on the Big Heart stage is the lovely Lovinda Heart.
Good evening, guys. Oh, do you know how much pleasure I have to sit up here and seeing
Louder!
your body, enjoying each other. Do you know what a cue there is to come in so that beings can have a body? And here we all are in this miraculous body that do their thing, that send the cells around and the heart is pumping and the nerves are singing, and we do not need to think about any of it. It does it all by itself. Did you ever think about that? Darlings, I come from a place which you could call the right hemisphere. The right hemisphere of being. If you like, I represent the feminine. The feminine in all of you, including you men. You have a feminine part too. No, darling, that does not make you camp. No. It gives you the ability to receive love. Inside us is the ability to receive and to give. Huh? We need both. And so I am here tonight, darlings, to teach you very gently about a profound practice which, when enacted, will serve in a small way to bring together the masculine and the feminine within you. And this, my darlings, will help to lead to world peace. I'm not joking. It's in the space between the him and the her which creates peace for all of us. So are you curious what that practice is? I'm going to require 2 volunteers to help me. 2 volunteers, one will represent the masculine principle, the one that gives. No, you must serve. In the yellow fetching outfit, you are the masculine principle. How appropriate. I could not have asked for a beta masculine. Oh, I did not set him up either. It's real. Oh la la, darling, do you know you have set a very large request for a feminine principle, one to match this. Is there anyone feminine principle ready to receive? Any one of you brave enough? Now, of course, the feminine principle may be represented by a woman, but it may also be represented by the inner feminine of another man.
Or banana.
The other banana. Darling, what do you think?
Here's another banana.
Okay. Now there are two parts of this process. The first part, let us see. Let us see if you can do this. So, I think it's better if you do it down there, not up here. Now the first part of this practice is a position which requires the female banana. I cannot believe I have two bananas. To lie on the ground with her head facing in that direction and feet this direction. Would you mind doing this? If you would like, you can use these mats here to give yourself a soft space to lie down, and you just lie down on the ground like this. Head that way. No, on your back, darling. On your back. Now the male banana, okay, you can see he's warming up. He's doing a good thing. He realizes, well, maybe, you see there we have an interesting action. So your male banana, could you internalize your presence? Thank you. You're getting there. A little bit, no, pay no attention. Relax. Male banana, I need you to internalize your presence. Bring it in. No, in you. Ignore the female banana for a moment. If you can. Centered, yes. Because it is actually this which will turn her on. Your presence in your own banana ring. Okay. And now, the male banana, please. Will you take a position sitting to her left? Her left. Well done. Very good. Exactly. Now you're going to put your right foot over her belly as you sit down. And sit down and then put your right foot over her belly. And the female banana, would you please raise your legs and just butterfly them out? Exactly. The male banana needs to move in a little bit so he's not resting the big heavy weight of his foot on the female banana. A little more in, a little if you can, and stretch out your left leg, darling. But this might be difficult for you. Okay. So you can see how sacred this act is. Now, darlings, you see this position. Now, usually we would have the right leg of the female nestling up against the left foot of the male. So this is the position. I'm not going to make them stay in it because it looks a little bit uncomfortable. But I want you to note that when you go home, try and wipe out the image of bananas in your mind.
Impossible.
And come back into this position with your beloved other. Okay? So in this, we're going to move in a moment, but I want you to note that it is the male banana's left arm, and right hand, which is going to be active. So obviously he can't be any use right now. Oh, okay. So he's got, and the female banana, she would be relaxed. With her head down. Okay, the bananas, you're doing such a good job. Thank you so much. I'm going to ask you now that you will see this to stand up. Your job's not finished yet, but we move on. And now we get to the more technical part. So if you would stand here so I can see you, and you're facing the audience. Now, the male banana, he uses, you saw as he was sat here, he uses the index finger of his right hand, get it ready, and the female banana, now if she were lying down and her panties were off, we would see her beautiful vagina. But since we don't have any of that, which I think is a good thing, we see instead the female banana just shows us her left knuckle like this. And ladies and gentlemen, bring it here. I want you to imagine that the left knuckle is the clitoris of the female banana. Okay. And now you have your male banana. Pay attention. You have your index finger ready. Now, no, darling. Oh my God, I'm dealing with this. Are you ready? One. Thank you. All right, now. I'm just a setup for these guys. Okay, now what you want to do is put a little bit of lubrication on this here. Yeah? Yes. And very gently, the male banana is going to caress the top left quadrant of the female banana's clitoris. Very gently, like this. Exactly. Just let me show you. Exactly. You see what we're doing? Okay, let's try. I tell you, before you do this,
I need an adult.
the top left quadrant of the female clitoris has got more nerve endings than anywhere in the universe. Are you ready? Go. Gently, so gently. Okay, you try and bend it. Could everybody, yes, help him internalize your presence? Okay, it's very good. Now keep it up. Breathe, everyone. It's getting a little bit out of hand. This must go on for 13 minutes. 13 minutes, okay? Exactly. He's got it right. Do you have a timer? 13 minutes. There's a little... Like this, like... Can you get that? See, I do it to you, and then you talk to her. That's right. Very good. Okay, now obviously we are not going to stand here like this for 15 minutes. A little bit longer. Okay. Now, while they continue, I want to tell you the theory. Keep on. The theory behind this. You see, the feminist, she wants to receive. And as he's touching the top left quadrant of her clitoris, that's all she can do is receive. And it's very good that you give him direction. Very good. Exactly, and it's okay, you know, if you make a mistake, it's okay. You receive the feedback. It doesn't mean anything bad. You just get it right. And if you make a mistake again, it's okay. You just keep altering. Exactly. A little bit more lubrication is very good. Starting to burn, did you say? Oh yes, well, that's what the lubrication is for. Now, it may be that the female banana does not have what you call a climax. It's very likely she does not. Not yet, anyway. And in fact, this is not the point of this practice. The point of this practice, darling, is that he gives and she receives. He gives, she receives. He gives, she receives. He gives, she receives. Could I hold this for you for a moment? They're getting a little distant. I keep an eye on it. Do you understand? You're giving, you're receiving. Yes. And you see, the more she receives, the more she glows. The more her cheeks get flushed, her lips redden slightly, and maybe her breath gets deeper. Does it get a little deeper? Don't worry, don't be self-conscious about this. You must let go and receive, and receive, and receive. It's beautiful. And look, oh, ping, ping, ping. The timer is saying it's not quite 13 minutes, but now. Let's say the time is up. What you do is you stop, and then what you would do, because the clitoris is still there, you just put your, no, darling. I know, that's what you wanted, huh? Well, this is a new practice. It's a meditation, darling. How many of you sympathize with this poor male banana? But you see, the thing is that in this case, our female banana was a little bit self-conscious. But in any other case where there weren't 100 people watching her, she would have been ecstatic with his caress. And this in itself would have been enough to fulfill him. Because he gave of himself and she received. And the last bit, darling, as a way of saying you're ready to let go the need to get something, you put your whole hand over the clitoris, gently, the whole hand, just cup it over. Cup it like that there. And it's like you say, thank you. And that is where it finishes. This practice, which has taken 15 minutes. And then the two bananas would stand up, because remember, this is just symbolic. And then they give each other a big hug. And they take a big bow. I could not have wished for better bananas. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So, is that perfectly clear? I want you to know that this practice of orgasmic meditation is alive and kicking in the world. I did not making it up. If you would like to know more, then you can go online and look orgasmic meditation. You will find a little video, not with bananas, but people talking very sincerely about how this practice has changed their life. They are calling it the slow sex movement. You know, like we have the slow food movement and slow transport. Slow sex, darlings. There is so much for us to do with these bodies. The masculine banana thing at the end, we understand it. But you know, there's so much more. So much more. And when he gives, and he gives from his heart, because he wants to see her blossom. He wants to hear her sounds. This is how we create a world which is juicy and full of life and peace. We just give and we receive, and give and receive and give. Because you know, the first thing that we often forget to do is receive the love which is coming from everything. The love which is in the oxygen. As you breathe in, consider how the oxygen loves you. Oh, it makes all my cells glow. They go, psh. The oxygen loves. But we are so in our thinking mind. We do not think about the most simple fact that we are surrounded and filled in by love. I would like you to look at the person next to you and just see them, see how long you can look at them and acknowledge this love which is filling you both up right now. See how long you can be there. It's filling you both equally right now. It's so beautiful to watch you do that. Darlings, you have been a delightful audience. Thank you so much for giving your attention and learning this important practice. Please don't forget it. Be curious, go find out more. The top left quadrant. Thank you so much.